Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Virma. I am a spiritual teacher. I've been meditating for 4 years now, and through meditation, I'm able to connect with Source to get spiritual insights. So, back in July of 2025, I was feeling unmotivated. I really didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like working out. I didn't feel like working on different tasks. I just felt very lazy, and I didn't know where this was coming from. I decided to meditate to see if I can get some information on what was going on with me. Through the meditation, when I meditated, I connected with Source, and it said that I am just full of excuses. Basically, excuses that why I cannot get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to start working out, or I want to go to bed early, and excuses of, oh no, I like to watch TV late, excuses of why can't I train my dog, and it's all excuses. And the more you are unmotivated, the more you procrastinate, the less you feel like doing anything. Because procrastination gets you more procrastination. It is very important then to have a schedule, create a habit by, even if you don't feel like doing it, even if you don't feel like working out, even if you don't feel like getting up on time, do it anyway. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more you'll be able to get rid of that procrastination and create a new habit for yourself. And the problem is that when you waste time and you procrastinate and you don't do what you're supposed to do, the subconscious bring more of that feeling, that nagging feeling of tons of excuses of why you can't do it. And the problem is it doesn't help you at all whatsoever. So I have a story about my journey through all motivation and back to motivating myself to being here again, talking to you in front of the camera. So a while back, a friend of mine, I can't say it's a friend of mine, but it's someone that I know from when I was very young. I haven't seen this person in like over 40 years. She got in some trouble. She ended up going to prison, and she discovered that with the help of AI, she was able to get herself out of prison. She was able to get legal advice. So she contacted me. She got the number from my aunt. She contacted me because she wanted to know about editing videos and how she can start on YouTube as well and start making all these helpful videos that she wanted to make to help people with the information that she knows about AI. So anyways, she contacted me. We started talking. The conversation is going all right. And I started telling her about my experiences when I meditate and about all the videos that I'm making on YouTube, and some personal story that are related to some of the meditation. And she said, well, let me see some of the videos and I'll tell you, if you're doing well, and let me see them. So I sent her a couple of videos, and she started first of all by saying that, it's your accent, the way that you speak. People can't understand. And this, she started arguing about that what you said over here, it really doesn't make sense. And then she said, and also what you need to do is you need to be on camera speaking about your experiences and your personal experiences that are related to the meditation, and that's what you need to talk about. And I said, well, that's not what I want to talk about. I'm getting the messages through meditation, and I want to just show the AI images that I have in most of my videos, and I don't want to be on camera. I want to be able to just use my voice, because during meditations I get images of the things that I'm hearing. So I want to be able to convey that information to the public as well. And she said, well, and that's why your videos suck. She said, that's why your videos suck, because you are not on camera. You need to be on camera. You need to talk about the private stories that are attached to the meditations. That's why your videos suck. Anyways, besides that, she got very argumentative in some of the things, and mainly also that. And needless to say, the conversation didn't end up well. We finished talking. We haven't spoken since. And after that, I continued to make videos. And then procrastination hit me again. I was having issues with the mic, which is the mic that I'm using right now. Is the mic picks up all the background noises that you hear in the background. And I got very unmotivated to continue making the videos or editing anything, and I just quit and I stopped making videos. After that, months have passed, and I decided to meditate again and talk to the Creator to see, if he can give me any advice on what to do next, because the videos were on standby. So I meditated, and I said, God, do my videos really suck? And the Creator said, your videos are great. They don't suck, but you need improvement. Look, you watch a lot of podcasts, and the people that you follow, they have maybe one or two images as filler, but the whole video is not about images. You need to be on camera 70% of the time. 30% images if you want to include them. But you need to be presenting the information. You need to be on camera. You need to speak, because people are coming to hear you. And a lot of the times when you watch some people that make podcasts, you go and you watch them for them. Also, when you have the thumbnail has to have your photo in it. You need to show yourself with the thumbnail as well. And remember, it's not that your videos suck, it's that it needs improvement. In addition to that, what has stopped you and made you lose motivation is the problem with your mic. You need to invest in a better mic, because right now it picks all the noise in the background, and that is holding you back. So remember that people want to connect with you. They want to build that relationship. They want to get to know you. And you need to give them the message live. You need to you need to present yourself in front of the camera. And then that's when I said, God, we been talking for a long time. Why didn't you say that I needed to do the videos this certain way? Why didn't you say that? And then the Creator reminded me when I first started communicating what Jesus said to me. He said, you're a spiritual teacher. You're going to be making videos on YouTube because people are so embedded in their phones. Nobody goes to church anymore. The people are online. That's where you need to give my message. So I said to Jesus, look, I don't want to edit any videos. I spent many years editing hair videos, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Plus, I don't want to show myself on camera. And he says, you don't have to edit anything. Show yourself on camera, and you don't have to edit anything. Just speak. Then after that, God said, so Jesus talked to you about that you needed to speak. And what did you do? I said, well, I started editing my videos a whole lot, and then I started getting AI images so I wouldn't be on camera. He said, correct. That's exactly what you did. Also, I sent you this lady. And the thing about the Creator is that the Creator will be very nice to you, the way that he speaks to you. Very, very nice. Your videos don't suck. You need to improve. However, the people that he sent to give you the message might not be as nice and considerate. They might not speak to you so softly as God does. They might say your videos suck. However, the message is still the same. I needed to show myself on camera. So what did I do? I didn't do any videos. I continued to procrastinate. I continued to just let it go, push it under the rug, and just not do anything about it. However, I did continue to meditate every single day, and I still was getting my information from the source, and I was still recording it all on a voice memo so I can later make the videos. But I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So I started feeling very anxious. My anxiety, I felt it here, I felt it in my stomach. I wasn't feeling good. I would sit and I would be like sitting down to see where the thought is coming from. And I was not thinking of anything. However, I was full of anxiety. I felt the anxiety here, that gut feeling, like something is very, like there's dread. I was feeling dread in my stomach. I was feeling so horrible, and I couldn't pinpoint it. And recently, my aunt had passed away, and I decided to merge with her to communicate with her spirit, because I had been communicating with her before she passed. When she was in life support, I was communicating with her, which I continue after her death. So I communicated with my aunt who had passed away, and she said, the reason why you feel like that and you're full of anxiety is because you have a broken heart from the passing of your brother and from my passing. In addition to that, you're filled with anxiety. You're filled with anxiety because of things that you're not doing. Your mind, the problem with anxiety is your mind creates this what if, and it creates a different scenario in your brain, and it's all negative. Then it's transferred back to your body, and you might feel an ache on your neck, or you might feel that your back is hurting. And in my case, I feel it in my chest and I feel it in my gut. And that's the physical portion of anxiety. In addition to that, then what your brain does, it floods your body with cortisol because your body is under attack. And after she told me that, what I did was that day I went and exercised, and I did some breathing techniques, and then I decided, okay, maybe alcohol would do it. And I don't drink, but I took a glass of wine and I drank it. It didn't work. It did not work. I meditated the next day, and she came through again. And I said, I did everything I could. She goes, and it didn't work. It didn't work. None of that works. What you need to do is do the things that you're supposed to do. That's what it is. Your brain is nagging you because you're not doing something. You're not doing it. So at that moment, I knew that there were many things I couldn't do, and I imagined the hand of God. And I visualized the hand of God, and I prayed and I said, Father, I can't do these things. The things that I'm supposed to do, I can't do them right now. So I'm going to be placing them in your hands. Here, take my burden because I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. It's in your hands now. So I put it in God's hand, and I said, now I don't have to worry about it. Because when you put it in God's hand, it's not here. It's not here anymore. I don't have to worry. And what happened was the next day, I felt so much better. I felt relieved. I felt at peace. I didn't have that horrible dread in my gut because I had given it all to God. It was in His hand. And that's what really helped me. But would you think that, okay, after all of that, after all that information, that she's going to stop procrastinating? That didn't happen. I still, and one of my major problems and anxiety was that I needed to make these videos. I still didn't make the videos. So I went back and I was meditating another time, and then the Creator was talking to me about purpose and dreams. And He was saying that purpose and dreams is not the same thing, because a dream is a goal that you want to accomplish. A dreams, you're going to be working hard for it. It's going to be in the back of your mind. You're always going to be trying to accomplish your goals. And at the end, those people that you see that are very successful are those people that are always working on their dream. They're very consistent and they continue to do it until they accomplish their mission, to make their dreams a reality. And then the Creator started talking about that a purpose is different, because a purpose is something that was established way before you were born, before you incarnated into this body, before you had the personality that you have now. Your purpose was created then for each of your lives. And a purpose comes from the Creator. It's something that the Creator wants you to do, wants you to accomplish while you're here. And because my purpose is to make the videos and talk about the insights that I get while meditating, I was feeling anxious and I was feeling terrible because I was not accomplishing my purpose. And I told the Creator, God, I just feel so bad. I'm not making these videos for you. You are speaking to me daily and I'm not doing it. And then the Creator said, but you are accomplishing your purpose. Every time we speak to you and you send your voice memo to your family, you're helping your family with the grieving process by communicating with your loved ones that have passed. And you merge with other family members and friends, and you're helping them through their higher self. You are accomplishing your purpose. But your purpose is not just telling these messages to your families and friends. We want your purpose to be on a bigger scale. We want you to bring my word to YouTube, to the world. That's what your purpose is, to speak in front of the camera and bring these messages. And you've been meditating for 4 years, every single day. You are accomplishing your purpose. You're doing it. You are a spiritual teacher. And a regular teacher goes to school for 4 years. You've been meditating for 4 years, every single day, learning what we tell you, listening to the message, recording the message on your voice memo so you can prepare yourself to speak on camera. And that is your purpose. So don't worry, you are on track. And God said that His purpose is for me to speak and bring out this message to the world. And then I spoke to the Creator and I said, what if I don't want to do it? I speak to the Creator sometimes like He's my friend. And I speak to Him like that. And I ask Him a lot of questions. So I say, what if I don't want to do it? Then what? He says, you will do it. It is my will that you make these videos. It is God's will that you make the videos on YouTube. And my will be done. And you will do it. And then I said, then God is a gangster? He said, I am a gangster, and you will make these videos. My will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Before you were even born, this was the purpose that was assigned to you to do. You will do the videos, and you will do it the easy way, or you will do it the hard way. And we want it to be easy. We want you to do these videos because it will be good for you as well. Then God said the purpose for humanity is to wake up. Many other beings throughout different galaxies, they know one thing that humanity doesn't know. And what they know is that they are the creator, that everything that exists in the universe is the creator, that the creator lives through everything in existence, that you are the creator, and that each one of you is also the creator. And that is the message that I need you to give on camera. Let them know that everything that exists in the universe is the creator, that they are the creator, that the divine lives in them, and that I am experiencing everything there is through everything there is. I experience life through them, through you. And then he says, I am like a power plant, electrical power plant. The electrical power plant sends the energy into each one of your homes, which is equal to your bodies. God's energy goes into each one of our bodies. And without that energy, you can't survive. Without God energy, you don't exist. So everything there is the creator. And that's the message that I want you to give. And then God said, I want the world to know that I am experiencing life through each one of you. That's how I experience life. And I want the world to know this. And the way it's done is through teachers. And the Creator sends many, many teachers. And then he said, and I send you. I send you. You will speak. You will give my words through the world. So yes, my will be done, and you will be making these videos. And then he said that dreams and purpose are like bread. To make bread, you need flour. Let's say that tomorrow you add some water to make the dough, and you let it sit, and you don't come back for 6 months. What will happen to that bread? What will happen is that it will get rotten. It won't be no good. And you will have to start all over again making your bread. That's how dreams and purpose work. When you let it go and when you don't work on them, you have to start all over again. And you were driven because your purpose is to communicate with the Creator and bring the communication to the world. You were dreaming about communicating with the Creator. You were driven. You wanted to communicate. You wanted to have psychic ability. You wanted this because it was a drive. And that's how purpose are. It's a drive that drives you to accomplish your purpose, to get to your purpose. And that's what you had. And you're doing great. You're doing your purpose. But your purpose is to be in front of the camera, speaking my words. And then I said to the Creator, well, I don't have a lot of confidence. I speak too slow. And the Creator said, listen, your speech is perfect. The pattern of your speech, the words that you're saying are perfect. You were made for this. You were made with that type of speech. We don't want your speech to be so fast that when you are teaching, it goes over their head and they don't get the information, because we want the information to sink in. We want them to think about it, to think about what you're saying. It gives them time to think about it until the next sentence. And that's why the way that you speak is paused, and it's paused perfectly, because that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way that it was meant to be, because God created it that way. So you can communicate God's message in a way that it will get through, and it won't be so fast that the person just forgets about it. So it can sink in. So don't you worry. Have no fear. Don't worry. Make the videos. Speak on camera. Have no fear. Don't have any anxiety. We are behind you. We will speak through you, and we'll let the message come through. We'll help you remember what you have forgotten, and we will make sure that you say the message according to the memo that you have recorded before, that you remember everything. So don't worry about it. Have no fear. Speak. God is with you always, and God speaks through you. And that's what he said. Then he said, you are the perfect communicator for this. You are meant to do this. You will do it, and you will do great. Have no fear. So guess what happened? After receiving those wonderful messages of encouragement from the Creator, here I am, speaking on camera, finally, starting back again, leaving all my procrastination, leaving all my fear, and bringing the messages that I'm receiving through meditation. And I can tell you that I don't have any anxiety right now. I feel great. I feel awesome right now that I am going to be making these videos, and I'm going to be doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to be working on the second half of my purpose and accomplishing my purpose. So if anything, what I have to say is, you just have to do it. You just have to do it anyway. You got to stop procrastinating. You have to do it even if you don't feel like doing it. Do it anyway, because at the end it's very rewarding, and it's great when you're accomplishing your goals or your dreams, and it's great when you are accomplishing a purpose that was created way before you were even born. So that's all I gotta say for this video. I'll see you on the next video. I will be making a lot more videos going forward. I have so much recording, so many insights that I gotten through meditation that I want to share with you on the next video. I will see you next time. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.